Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com, and today we'll be reviewing the Rolex DATEJUST 41. The reference number for this watch is 126300. We'll be going over the price, the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so for the pricing, you're looking at authorized dealer pricing of $7,450 for the Jubilee style bracelet. Actually, I have the Oyster bracelet with me as well, so I actually show you that as well. For the Oyster bracelet, if you're interested in that, it's going to be $7,000, just $100 lower than the retail pricing, so $7,400 or $7,350. Apologize. Here at JazTime.com, however, you can get it for as low as $7,400, as these watches are very hard to get at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the dials now. So the dial configuration I have in my hand here is index hour markers, which are these stick markers all around the dial. They're fashioned in 18 karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing, and they do have a highly legible chromolite display with long-lasting blue luminescence. So what that means is it does glow in the dark for easier readability at night. Besides that, the hands are the same situation. We have 18 karat white gold hands with that chromolite display on the tips of each hand. Specifically for the DATEJUST always comes in numerous different colors. So the specific colors that this model comes in, obviously silver in my hand. We also have a white, black, blue, and rhodium. Those are the colors that this DATEJUST comes in. Besides that, once again, very simple dial architecture. So index hour markers at the 12 o'clock position with the Rolex crown logo, with the Rolex DATEJUST Oyster perpetual name right underneath that in the paragraph below. At the 3 o'clock position, we have the date with a Cyclops lens on top of that sapphire crystal, which magnifies the date and allows for easier viewability of it. Along the very edge of the dial, we have a 60-second scale, so you can track very quickly for the 60 seconds all around. Alright, so moving on to the bezel now. Bezel, very simple bezel. It's just a simple fixed, smoothed dome bezel, as you can see. Very nicely high polish. Adds a very nice contrasting shine as opposed to the silver on the dial, so very nice. This is the DATEJUST is a dress watch, so the high polish is also goes very nicely with the high polished lugs on the case. As you can see from the top and the bottom of the case, we have these nice high polished lugs. Side of the case as well matches along with that, and we have the high polish traveling very nicely with the sides of the bracelet, as you can see. So a lot of high polish used throughout the watch, but it works very beautifully, adds lots of shine to the watch. In addition to the bracelet and the case being made out of 9040 steel, which is an in-house made steel by Rolex that has additional corrosion resistance and a little more shine to their steel. The size of the case, as stated on the name, DATEJUST 41, is a 41mm case. So from my index finger to my thumb here, that's 41mm in diameter. Another thing to mention that this is the successor to the DATEJUST 2. So what they've done is they actually updated the case itself. We have thinner lugs from the top and the bottom, and also the case size itself is thinner as well. So it fits on the suit cuffs, dress cuffs very nicely. Moving on to the crown now. The crown is a very simple screw down twin lock double waterproofness system. It is simply unscrews counterclockwise as shown. In this first position that we're at, this is the watch winding position, in which you can wind the watch from a dead stop. 15 to 20 times is all you need going clockwise, and that will get that watch running from a dead stop. Simply tugging the crown once will allow you to adjust the date instantaneously as shown, just going clockwise. And then the final position, when you tug the crown out, the second hand or the hack movement will stop as shown. And that allows for precise time settings, such as to an atomic clock online. You can set it down to the exact seconds. We'll also be able to adjust the hands bidirectionally as shown. Okay. Pushing your crown back in against the case, we'll start the second hand once more. And always make sure, press the crown against the case and screw it in nice and tightly, as that would keep this watch water resistance for 100 meters or 330 feet. Moving on to the bracelet now. One thing to mention about this bracelet is that the DATEJUST 2, the discontinued model in 2016, actually didn't come in a Jubilee bracelet. So in these newer style Datejust 41s, they've actually added the ability to purchase these watches in a Jubilee style bracelet. And the Jubilee bracelet is a 5-piece link bracelet, as you can see, with contrasting brush steel or sand finish steel on the outer of the 5-piece links, while maintaining a nice high polish and a 3-piece in the center, and it patterns throughout the clasp as well, and the other side of the bracelet, nicely patterned. As you can see, adds a nice that contrasting of it. Actually brings out more of the shine. Another thing to mention is that the clasp itself, usually for Rolex Jubilee bracelets, it's what's called a concealed folding crown clasp, where the Jubilee is patterned throughout the whole bracelet and is only revealed by the crown logo. They've decided to add a different, more sportier style clasp. That looks actually very nice. It's just a very simple folding oyster clasp. As you can see, pops open very nicely to reveal these high polished clasp blades with a Rolex name embossed onto the clasp plate itself. The clasp itself has one feature, and that one feature is the easy extension link, and that's located underneath the clasp itself. You actually need a tool to adjust the bracelet itself, but it allows for 5mm increments inward or outward for the bracelet, and that's more of a quality of life feature, such as for a hot summer day your wrist might swell up and you want a little more breathing room on your wrist, and you can do that just by adjusting it outward, or vice versa for colder days, just can adjust it inwards. Moving on to the movement now, where one of the major changes has applied to. The movement itself is a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. It's Rolex's caliber 32-35 movement, and it's based off their flagship model, the Rolex Date President, which is a 32-55 movement. What they've done is that from the previous movement, which was the 31-25, this is 32-35, they've added a skeletonized escapement wheel, which is made out of a nickel phosphorus. That nickel phosphorus adds additional magnetism, additional resistance against magnetism, and the skeletonization of it reduces the inertia for more precise timekeeping. That additional resistance against magnetism is paired with a blue parachrome hairspring, which is the oscillator of the watch. So this watch has quite a bit of resistance against magnetism. One other major thing is that the power reserve has been upgraded. It used to be a 48-hour power reserve. Now it is a 70-hour power reserve. An example of that would be you would put this watch down on a Friday evening. You can pick it back up on a Monday afternoon, and it'll still be keeping time just fine. Okay, now I'll actually go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. So from the folding oyster clasp, opens up. There we are. So that's how the bracelet looks. Very beautiful. Okay, and there is the watch on my wrist. Okay, so if you're interested in this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com, where the lowest price is guaranteed. We offer a 1-year warranty. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page, where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.